cookware sets where, you know what, some of the pieces have a lid, but some of them do not. Well, Kuhn Rikon has come up with a solution, a universal lid. So this is going to be a way when you have pans that don't have a lid, or you've misplaced it or lost it.
Or you're using it on another pan.
Right, and you said, oh wait, I need two. Yeah, this is it. So, but this is more than just a lid. This is also, it's what we call a smart lid.
It is a smart lid. It's another great innovative item from Kuhn Rikon, and it is a smart lid because it has a pressure release valve that when you have it set to the automatic setting, automatically knows when to release the right amount of steam so your foods that you want to be crispy and brown will stay crispy and brown. Because if you don't, all the moisture stays inside and they get soggy. But and again, this is how it works. So if you're frying something open, you're losing all of the steam. And once you put the smart lid on it, if you set it to auto, it will get you that brown, crispy exterior that you want. It will also make sure that your food is cooked thoroughly all the way through. And you know, pork and chicken, it's very important, poultry, that that your food is prepared all the way through, or everybody will be sick.
Well, let me ask you this, Sandy. How do I know if this lid will fit? I know it's a universal lid. But
and I think that's what most people use it for most often. It will fit any pot or pan that has a 9 to 11 inch circumference or diameter.
Okay.
So again, like some of Mark Charles pans, the open everyday pan, it fits this, but the same lid can go to this really big stock pot.
Oh, very good.
It's all about the diameter, down to a saute pan that has a handle here. But up front, look at this, we have it on a piece of Le Creuset. So it doesn't matter if you have a really expensive piece of cookware, if you have an inexpensive skillet, it's all about the diameter. So anything from 9 to 11 inches, I actually made grilled cheeses today in a 12-inch skillet and used mine on a 12-inch skillet because the actual diameter was 11 inches inside.
Well, let me share with you the color choices. We have a little fun there in the kitchen. Now, if you do want the blue, only about 100 to go around. Remember, everything is clearance priced, so once it's sold out, there's no reorder. It's not coming back. Next up, your next color is going to be our copper. And so that, I know we have a lot of copper colors that we've offered, so that'll be fun.
Pretty.
Next is your eggplant, that deep purple, and then your last option will be the red. All right, so Sandy, you've put it to work.
Yep, so here we have 2 chicken breasts. And the chicken breasts both look done, right?
Yeah, on the outside,
the outside is brown, and you think, hey, this is good to go, ready to eat. Well, let's take it out, let's cut it open, and looks can be deceiving. And again, as we all know, how important it is to have your poultry and to have
salmonella.
Yes, thank you. Probably at the very least. But with the smart lid, we're going to go over here, and I had this set to auto, which means that the smart technology, the patented technology, knew to release just enough steam so that I also got a brown crispy exterior, which is what you want, or the skin. But the main thing is it cooked all the way through? And voila, it is perfectly every single time. And again,
and that's one where, you know what, if you're trying to guesstimate, that's a thick chicken breast.
It is.
Right? So you don't want to guess on chicken. You need for it to be cooked thoroughly. And once you cut it open, then you start losing all the juices.
Exactly.
And so it's kind of a science here, and that's why this is a smart lid.
Again, this just shows you what we showed you live, and that if you cook the chicken with the lid off, it crisp on the outside, but is it done on the inside? With the smart lid on the auto setting, make sure that all the steam and the heat stay inside to ensure that your poultry, your pork, whatever you're cooking is cooked thoroughly all the way through. The outside stays crispy, but you can close it off when you want to steam vegetables or fish.
All right, so this has been marked down to $16.68. That is a clearance price, and we have your choice of the colors, that blue, the most limited, the copper, the eggplant, and the red. What else can you show me, Sandy?
Well, right here, I think, again, most people are looking for an extra lid in the kitchen. The nice thing about it is, as a glass lid, it's heat safe. So whether you're doing chicken and dumplings, and you can see here, the chicken and dumplings, you could look and see through if it was bubbling or not. But again, whether it's a Le Creuset piece, which is probably about 10 inches in diameter, over here to a beef stew, and again, glass lid. but you can see everything in here is cooked beautifully. Again, just an extra lid, extra helper in the kitchen. But right here, I wanted to show you is the sausage and the peppers. The sausage, we actually browned this first, and I used it first with the auto setting, which meant that it released just the right amount of steam, but it cooked it thoroughly. And then I closed it when I added everything else for it to cook, and that's what you want. You want all the steam and all the condensation to stay inside to get you all the flavor.
And like you said, you want your food not to be dried out.
Exactly.
So this is keeping that moisture in there, but releasing just enough. It's so it's that smart lid, and it's that extra lid. I have pots that I know did come with lids, Sandy, and I'm like, where did the lid walk off to? Like, where do lids go? But I've lost them.
Probably the same place where the socks go. Yeah.
They're all living together in harmony. Well, this is that extra lid or that replacement lid.
Yes.
Because where do you get even replacement lids nowadays? That's going to be a tough thing. So here is that extra lid for you, whether it's 9 inches up to 11 inches. It will be a nice universal size for you in your choice of the blue.
Yep.
Next up is the copper. So here's the copper. Then you have your eggplant purple. And lastly, the red for $16.68. Even with our clearance priced items, love it or return it within 30 days. So even if it doesn't work for you, even clearance priced items can still be returned for a refund, which is good to know.
And I, again, took the other chicken breast out that was cooked open, and it's not, it's not done completely through, but if you judge just by the exterior, it looks like you have a finished or a ready-to-eat piece of chicken. Now I'm going over to the skillet to get out the piece that we did, the other piece we did.
And you can see it looks still the same on the outside.
It looks the exact same. So how would you know unless you cut it open, right? And again, cut it, and we have cooked poultry all the way through, great crispy exterior. And again, this is the smart technology. We're going to take the lid, we're going to place it on the skillet, we're going to be able to release just the right amount of steam where we get cooked through in a nice crispy brown exterior. And it's just another great lid to have in the kitchen.
Well, your item number is K39524. If you like this idea from Kuhn Rikon, stick around. We've got more in the show.
Yep.
And I'll see you a little bit later.
Yep. About an hour.
All right, now, Sandy will be